America. People at the Tides Foundation come up with $1 million just to make that problem go away. We think he went to SEIU, but nobody will give us a straight answer. William Ayers, where is William Ayers now? Well, William Ayers, he's in education. He's infecting young minds with radicalism as a professor at the University of Illinois. But nobody seems to have a problem with that anymore. Jeff Jones, well, he's running a consulting firm. He also chairs the Apollo Alliance in New York. Gee, the Apollo Alliance. Where have I heard that? Oh, yeah, the Apollo Alliance, the people that had a pretty big hand in writing the stimulus package. Now, does that sound bad to you? There's more. But again, the fringe media can't seem to put all of this together. And this is what came to me while I was standing at that chalkboard. The media either can't see it, or they're complicit, or just wildly out of touch. I don't know which it is. But let me show you the big picture of what's happening here. The roots of the tree of radicalism and revolution. It's Saul Alinsky. It's Woodrow Wilson. That's how it's all made legitimate. It's progressive. It's American, as Hillary Clinton says. Quintessential early 20th century progressivism. Woodrow Wilson had people that were speaking out against him in the war, and he threw them in jail. 150,000 political prisoners at the time. This, if you read about Woodrow Wilson, this is where we're headed, and it was not good. But he couldn't get it finished. The other is Che. How many people have teenagers or college students that are wearing Che t-shirts? They don't realize the man was a revolutionary killer. A killer. So here are the roots. Here are the roots. Here's SDS. This is for that democratic society. Cloward and Piven come in and say, wait a minute, hang on just a second. What we should do is collapse the system on its own weight. So Wade Rathke goes this way, and he starts ACORN. Dale Rathke, again, we think, is with SEIU. Bill Ayers went this way. He went with Jeff Jones. Now, Bill Ayers today is in the colleges, in the universities. Bill Ayers, it is not believable that Bill Ayers and Barack Obama didn't know each other. I mean, I don't want to rehash all this ground because it's not that important, but it's impossible. Why? Because of Valerie Jarrett. Valerie Jarrett. This is the best friend. They call each other family. These two call each other family. She's the one in the White House that is aware of everything. She's the one that said, Van Jones is the person we need. Her mom started something for university on educations, and it was Bill Ayers' dad that was a partner with her mom. So she grew up with her mother and Bill Ayers' father knowing each other. She didn't know who Bill Ayers was? Gosh, that seems weird for someone who calls Barack Obama a brother. Okay. The Apollo Alliance, Van Jones, a bunch of other people, and Jeff Jones. Jeff Jones, Van Jones. Interesting. Remember, if you're in the fringe media, what I'm telling you here is just all a conspiracy. I mean, you'd have to verify with that crazy technology called Google. You know, I'm sure it's not the full power of ABC News, but, you know, I don't have as much time for sailing as Charlie Gibson does, so I just have to Google things. So remember, Jeff Jones, the co-founder of the Weather Underground with Bill Ayers, is now at the Apollo Project, where Van Jones, the radical, was as well. We told you about Jeff Jones a few weeks ago due to his connection to Van Jones, who, by the way, the White House will remind you on their own White House blog, quote, many of the arbitrarily labeled czars on Beck's list are Senate-confirmed appointees or advisory roles carried over from previous administration. Nobody gets it. It's not about Van Jones. It never has been about Van Jones. They need to look at the big picture. Oscar, will you take a picture? Show me. There it is. Okay. We have all of these pictures. Now, the mainstream fringe media now would say, look at all these faces. What do these faces have in common? Why did Glenn Beck put all of these faces on the screen? Look at the faces. This show will tell you, Oscar, pull back, please. You're missing the whole picture. the mainstream media has lost their way. They are a fringe because they're just looking at the pictures and arguing about the faces. Pull back and see what the faces as a collective make. Show this, the tree of revolution. Look at this. What do all of these names say? Pull back and look at the whole picture. The question is, what is Jeff Jones doing today? What is he doing right now? Well, he's working in the New York office of the Apollo Alliance. Nobody has looked into Harry Reid's own words. Quote, "This legislation is the first step in building a clean energy economy that creates jobs. The Apollo Alliance has been an important factor in helping us develop and execute a strategy that makes great progress on these goals and in motivating the public to support them."